Nux Taku.
Lois Griffin used to have some really S-tier. She was the dream. For those of you that are unaware, Shadman is a person that draws a lot of, well, I would say, but when I said, hey, I've seen your, he was like, I don't draw, I draw digital. This is the 5 rules of handling your younger sisters.
What the?
These are the 4 younger sisters.
Oh. Bro, they're exceptionally young.
He's one of the most infamous reaction creators I've seen online, and that's saying something.
Jesus!
He's a VTuber, and if you don't know what those are, they're basically people who use animated avatars as their persona online. Hold on, wait a minute. If he were making just your average run-of-the-mill lazy react content like other creators, this wouldn't have been really on my radar. However, after looking into who Nux is and what his content has been about, I've found it important to sum up his actions and controversies to add onto the pile of similar videos already covering him. And hey, who knows, maybe I'll have something unique to show you. So let's jump right in. This section won't be long, but it's worth touching over vaguely. Nux started out in the mid-2010s doing generic anime slop content. He would also do extra content on a channel known as Nuxanor. Eventually he would acquire the avatar we know all about these days. He seemed to garner fans from all over the anime community for his analysis and discussion on different topics. Eventually, in 2020, Nux would also get into making music.
I'm the Jedi type, Barry Bogger's mad type.
This song has since been deleted. In 2021, Nux would finally make the jump from still image tuber to full-blown animated VTuber. Before this, he had also made some connections within the VTuber community, including some in a popular group known as VShojo. VShojo is essentially a talent agency for VTubers. Most streamers signed have to rebrand to something new during the process, but still get the perks of being in a more prominent position as a tuber. Nux was never a part of VShojo, however something odd happened to him and another VTuber in 2021. A scammer pretended to be a recruiter for VShojo and asked Nux for personal information via email for a potential dox. Nux was immediately suspicious of this and reported it to the agency's owner. Now, to keep a long story short, because most of this has been resolved by now, Nux found out who this person was. Nux believed the person who told him this information was a random fan. However, VShojo's hired cybersecurity expert said this was most likely a part of the harassers. Nux was in talks with the owner of VShojo, the cybersecurity expert, and one VTuber girl. Nux would eventually end up making a video on this situation, but supposedly made sure beforehand that he approached it carefully. VShojo would post a tweet in support of the video when it released. Discord messages and a post made later by VShojo themselves on their website would state that they attempted to dissuade Nux from making such a video, however admit they didn't explicitly tell him to not make it. Members of VShojo directed their anger towards Nux for posting the video, due to potentially exposing them to more threats. Some would also discuss VShojo's incompetence during the situation. Eventually, Nux posted a video saying he wished to move past this, and most creators resolved it with him personally. While this is far from Nux's worst controversy, the carelessness shown here is indicative of his future headstrong endeavors in content creation. We now fast forward to 2023, where Nux Taku would post this tweet. A thing to mention about Nux's content creation and reactions is that he will unhealthily mention sexual content, even compared to other creators. Circling back a little bit, we can also see something similar with this on his Nuxanor channel, where he discusses Rule 34 of the popular creator Jaden Animations. He would later change the thumbnail of this video. Nux's discussions of raunchy topics is inherent to his channel's style and appeal. There is no Nux Taku without mentions of corn or hens. On that note, Nux would also have discussions with the infamous Rule 34 artist Shadman, who has drawn sexual drawings of underage individuals in cartoons. Shad's story is not Nux's story, but it is worth mentioning due to the fact Nux has interacted with Shadman on multiple occasions. The two main going defenses for this is that every edgy YouTuber knew Shadman back then, which is true, but is still hardly an excuse in Nux's case, and also that Nux's interactions are not friendly, but rather in a manner meant to expose or poke fun at Shadman. While this may or may not be true, I believe it is still irresponsible. In July of 2024, Ava Chris Tyson of the MrBeast crew would be slowly exposed for a litany of disgusting behavior. Most of that is for another video, except Ava's affiliation with Shadman. In Nux's coverage of the Ava allegations, many people took his words as if he didn't know who Shadman is, or was uninvolved with him. And seemingly, there was no major clarification made by Nux himself.
So Shadman takes lolly shit to another level. So Shadman is a ish ish fellow. Shadman didn't just draw lollipop. Shadman drew lollipop of real life people. Like, Keemstar's 10-year-old daughter got drawn by this guy in sexual art. And that is f***ed up. That is insanely holy shit. Now, Keemstar is my best friend, which is why I'm extra mortified about all this. Oh god, I don't want to know how Chris was associated with this guy. So I messaged him, did you know my theory that latent Japanese tactic after World War II to indoctrinate Western society? I actually messaged that to him, and he says, I didn't know that was your theory, but I heard that before, similar to this stuff. Like, make us have less kids, because we're attracted to anime girls. But have you ever considered that Japan is a tiny island, overpopulated, and the tsunamis, ocean tides, water closing in, they need to have less children at the moment because it's overcrowded. So maybe they did it for themselves, and like, we just liked what we saw, and we took it. One of the most popular girls isn't even Japanese. Lamau sends me a picture of Raven from Teen Titans. Actual interaction that we had.
The situation is heavily speculated, but it is clear in this new video, Nux draws a very strong line. On July 30th, 2024, some ordinary gamers, also known as Mutahar, would announce the podcast between him, Nux Taku, and Oompaville would be cancelled. It was speculated it may have been because of Nux's connection to Shadman, among other speculation. However, Nux Taku claims otherwise. In August of 2024, Twitter user uCrash would create a Chrome web extension known as Nuxify. This plugin implants Nux Taku's avatar into video thumbnails and replaces any instances of the word I with we, among other features. This was in response to many internet users noticing Nux's pattern of video titles and thumbnails seemingly inserting himself where he didn't belong. This also coincided with users accusing Nux of creating too many videos about creator Jaden Animations. Nux Taku would respond by poking fun at these claims, including some that were just offhand comments rather than genuine criticism.
I'm getting cancelled by Teen Titans Go children. It's pretty awesome. Jaden and I, who invited bro? We're tired. Bro, she don't even know you. Oh my god. She ain't gonna let you hit little bro. Which I think is more disrespectful to Jaden than me because I've never made any inappropriate comments like that in my video, by the way. The toddlers, the Teen Titans Go fans coming out of the woodwork. Maybe not technically canceling me, but they're trying. Unironically, this is my biggest drama of all time. And it's so funny because it's like literal TikTok children thinking that mean comments are gonna actually ruin my career in some way. It's very, very funny. And they actually made an extension that adds my avatar to thumbnails. How TikTok ended our teaching career just puts my face on it. This is so awesome!
Jaden has not yet responded. Nux's most recent controversy has involved a VTuber named TaigaHolic. In a video where he talks about every VTuber drama, Nux Taku would accuse Taiga of being a For context, I don't know much about Taiga myself, but I'm not going to spread any information about them without further information. I'm just posting what other people have said.
Is this HoloLive?
No, Taiga is an indie streamer who, I don't know the whole story, but Taiga was outed to be a pimp.
I don't know the whole story, but we want to talk about out of context, bro.
This resulted in Taiga's social medias being pulled, seemingly due to false reports. However, Nux claims these takedowns were over sexual content.
You think I deplatformed him? People are blaming me for deplatforming him? He got banned for sexual content. But you're blaming me for deplatforming him? Destroyed his life? You think I destroyed his life?
A Twitter user named BurnBurn8 would release a document later that cleared Taiga of the allegations. This is an unscripted bit I had to add in. So Nux Taku kind of went publicly talking about the Taiga situation, kind of just nonchalantly after this situation, and supposedly told Taiga that he'd help him be exonerated in the public eye, but didn't really do much. So I'm just going to kind of highlight that here. And I recommend you watch Taiga's video on it because this is supposed to be a brief video. I don't want to go deep into it.
Like, there was the VTuber that was canceled for allegedly doing weird grooming type shit. And like, I was in a video and I was talking about it. And I also alleged that he did that because close friends of mine told me.
You barely said my fucking name, dude. It lasted for all of 2 seconds and then everybody moved on and it was only you feeling sorry for yourself.
I have done my best to keep my opinion out of this video, although my bias towards Nux Taku has been mostly negative since I discovered him. I personally believe Nux Taku is a bad influence on the YouTuber and VTubing community, due to his rabid opportunism and perverted inclinations. Whether they be just talk or his true personality has been mired in speculation, and I hope clarification is made at some point. Thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.